Today's video is mostly to describe the hypocrisy of the left. I'm trying to make this one short. I had to redo this 15 times because it kept going over the 10-minute mark. With all said and done, let's begin. One of the phrases that you will hear from the woke left is that women's rights matter. You know, the whole Roe v. Wade thing. That reproductive rights of a woman matters, right? That women matter, that you should believe all women. So what do? They attack J.K. Rowling and Carrie Lake. Both female. They say Black Lives Matter. So they attack Clarence Thomas, a very black man. They say that white men are evil, right? They say that old white men are evil and corrupt. So they elect Joe Biden, a man so pale and so white, his own shadow is pale. This doesn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make any damn sense. Their own rhetoric, they can't even keep up with their own rhetoric, for Christ's sake. And they want us to just vote for them? They want us to accept all these weird policies and all these absurd tax laws? They want to get rid of gun violence, not by locking up the criminals. No, they want to ban the guns. Because, if you make guns illegal, surely the criminals won't break that law. They want to promote electric vehicles, but at the same time, they have to rely on gas power generators. They want to promote election integrity by making sure that you don't even need an ID to vote, which is the whole premise of voter protection laws. The whole reason why you need an ID is to vote. That's how you protect democracy. All of these woke talking points, these progressive talking points that they try to force on people, they can't even keep up with their own stupid bullshit. I mean, have you seen this bullshit? They attack Carrie Lake, even though that you're supposed to believe all women, but only because she was a Republican. They support Katie Hobbs because all women are good unless they're Republican, because then they're racist, the traitors to the cause, and all these mad people they're gonna come down, they're gonna come down. These Democrats have been making us Republicans seem like warmongers since the 1860s. Remember, these Democrats were the same people who started a civil war because they thought, Abe Lincoln, they're gonna take our slaves. They're gonna take our slaves. Because seriously, when Abe Lincoln threatened to not get rid of slavery, but to halt its expansion into the Midwest, they started a whole civil war about it. These are the same people who want to condone, they want to condemn white supremacists, even though they were the party that created white supremacy. The KKK were founded by Democrats. They were founded by literally... Woodrow Wilson was the biggest racist. Liz Weld not Weld, I don't know about other people, but Woodrow Wilson, a Democrat, but he would play Birth of a Nation in the White House, and Birth of a Nation is a very racist film. Okay? The Democrats want to say, we want to get rid of white supremacy, and white supremacy is a big deal. See, the whole reason why the West is so insistent because of white supremacy. Meanwhile, they actively promote it because think of it. How many black people do you see in the Democrat Party? Not much. And no, Kamala Harris is not black. She's Jamaican. Did it right. Think of it. Adam Schiff, white. Eric Sowell, white. Joe Biden, white. And I mentioned the fact that they want to, say, get rid of all these fascist people in charge, saying like, Trump's a fascist. He's a fascist man. So what do? They send BLM and Antifa to burn and loot everything. Because, fire with fire, even though there was nothing to do with that. Trump didn't have his own fucking Gestapo. He didn't have any brown shirts with him. He had the American people, patriots, actual Marine soldiers, part of the army. These people are very hypocritical. They want to ban gas stoves, right? They want to ban gas stoves because it's damaging to the brain, but they won't address the fentanyl issue. They want to get rid of misinformation on TikTok. They want to promote trying to get rid of misinformation by using TikTok, the same platform that's owned by the fucking Communist Party of China, which is the biggest form of misinformation ever, right next to the CIA and FBI. I'm just stating the facts. So in the upcoming months, if I mysteriously disappear, just know I probably got Clinton. Just like the last guy who got Clinton, who committed suicide by chaining himself to a tree and shooting him in the chest 17 times. So yeah, the world is full of hypocrisy. For almost 5 years now, they've been spreading their misinformation, their lies to everyone, and nobody is catching on to this. Believe a woman, Kay Lake is a bitch. Black Lives Matter, go kill Clarence Thomas. Don't vote for white old people, vote Joe Biden. It doesn't make any damn sense. Not mention the fact that they're the party of tolerance and reasoning. So what do? They beat the living shit out of you, even if you dare mention Trump. They will literally grab you by the lapel and start beating the shit out of you just because you voted Republican. Like that poor boy last year, there was something going on around here in North Dakota. A young Republican was mowed down by a crazy Democrat. But what did the Democrat say? Well, I thought he was calling more white supremacists because, he was a Republican. Turns out that 18-year-old young Republican was calling his own mother, crying, visibly, verbally, upset that someone was chasing him down in a fucking car. Do you want Democrats in control any longer? For God's sake, they want to promote health for the they want to promote environmental friendly behaviors by letting an entire train of anti-cigarettes burn down in Ohio, destroying the wildlife. Huh? They say that you eating meat, that's bad. Shame on you. You eating meat, that's shame. You're back by the diamond. But literally, they would let to a Chernobyl explosion happen right behind them, and what they would do? But fuck nothing. They would do nothing to help anyone. Why? Because it's not about saving the planet, or protecting democracy. Do you know what this is all about? It's about power, and about control, and most of all, it's about money. do you know how much money they make on trying to get rid of all the stuff that we like? Millions of dollars they gained from all of this bullshit. But what we did? We did no gas, we did no heating, we did no cooling, we did no meat. We don't even get a fucking pet because now they're saying that pets can add to climate change. Oh yes, sir. My pit bull is a contributor to climate change, but letting a little ocean of shit off the coast of California isn't harming anyone. So this is my final message to the world for this video. Go fuck yourself.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes